I think we oversimplify like choosing those guys, right? Like the guys in the gang culture. I think like we sit here and we talk about what women value, and then because we don't value those men, we don't see what women see in them. If you are living in an environment where it is dangerous to your physical safety, as a woman, you are going to attach yourself to the man that can keep you safe. Yes, it is the
I did it
same
in
men
middle school.
inflicting, it's the same men that are inflicting
Mm,
the danger in the first
Oh God,
place.
I did it.
But I don't here's
Tappington.
my no.
Right.
Tappington.
She right.
Absolutely
She
not.
right,
Here's the
bro.
thing,
Y'all,
right?
She right.
let me tell you this. This is a true story, and this goes on what Enos is saying. I had a story when I was in middle school. There was this guy. He was a big, he was a, you know, and not a guy I would even date. I'm the same chick I was in middle school. Not a guy, but I kind of was like, oh, play like I like him because it was kind of like some protection. Never answer his phone calls, nothing of that sort. Never walk in the hallway with him. But I was like, oh, just for that protection. Because I'd be scared too. Like,
So it's not just the protection, right? There's also the provision part of it. We tend to focus on the provision part of it because they tend to be kind of flashy, most of them. But the protection part is a huge part. And like it's not like the same way that women value protection when they're in an environment that's a little bit safer. Like these are people really struggling for base necessities the majority of the time, right?
mhm.
That requirement for protection is at a heightened level because that determines whether or not you make it to the next day. And so I don't know why we take the humanity out of these people and go strictly off of the stereotypes. We lose those aspects of those people when we do that.
I don't know. I think you're making an excuse for them. The
Let me ask you
LA,
a question, Mike, because I know where you about to go. Because this happens all the time. Because
yeah.
first of all, I would assume you're talking about Pookeishas, okay? Because if they're in the day, if she's going after Pookie, she's probably a Pookeisha, okay? But everybody wants to
Not
reform
all the time.
Pookeisha, but nobody wants to reform Pookie. Everybody's out here like, oh, trying to
It
save the girl from the streets. Because if she's
yeah.
showing herself
So
on Instagram, she's probably for the streets. She's
this
probably
this
Pookie.
particular line of questioning is pretty funny, but I think it's because we think all things are equal between men and women. If you'll notice, a man's the one of the only because of the it's not even really respect; it's awareness that we have between men to understand that nigga just gonna do what the
Y'all
hell he gonna
scared.
do. No, no, like I'm
Y'all
dead
scared. I'm
serious.
too interested.
No, so hold on, listen. No, listen.
Right,
Now I'm
Pookie?
not joking. I'm not joking. I'm more dangerous than Pookie is. I'm not scared of Pookie. You see what I'm saying? Pookie don't mess with me. See, this is the real life thing that I don't understand. When I look to my left and my right, I see men that take care of their children, handle all their business. Pookie go the other way when he see me coming. He don't want to speak to me because when listen, hold on. When there are men with
You
real
telling
life,
me?
hold on. When they see men with real life results, right? That did things the right way, that never been to jail, that don't have to hide from their police. As you get older and more mature, they realize this is the life that they could have had. They only have respect and admiration out of fear, right? So when you're saying like you're scared of them, no, these men like they only live they can only be who they are in that section of the city. They're not getting invites to the governor's ball. That's what I'm saying. So when they start to see life led a different way and start to see that, there are people that are honorable, that look like me, that do honorable things, that'll pull a hole in somebody's head too, right? And legally, he can legally carry a gun around, whereas I gotta hide my like shit like that actually counts. What I'm saying more so is that it's not always Pukisha. I understand there's a dynamic between men that exists to say I'm not changing him in his behavior. He has an incentive to do whatever he's doing, and he chose that life. He chose
He's
the life.
choosing to be there. It's all choice. What are we talking about here? Just like you're saying, he's choosing what he's doing. Pukisha is choosing to be only. She's choosing that. But it seems to be a constant, push to change Pukisha, but not to change Pookie.
So I think where we're coming at, well, I mean, where we're coming at is that is what the women are always saying: save me from this man. Y'all always behave like the damsels in distress when it comes to these dudes. And really, what I'm saying is there is no changing them. Men understand that you don't change other men. You form a tribe with like-minded men. Let me ask you a question I've been asking all week on panels. Do you see any similarities, seriously, between me and Jay Prince? Do you think that we will be friends in real life?
No, but I think that Jay Prince is willing to I listen to Jay Prince and I love Jay Prince because I think Jay
Mhm.
Prince tries to learn. Like he's there, he listens. He may not get it because he's a product. But I like Jay Prince because I think that he has this willingness to accept. Hear information and try to learn something better. Try to
No, no, but I'm saying similarities between us as men. So you'll see. I don't know if y'all were watching
The answer
YouTube.
is no.
I was
right.
gonna say
But
I
okay,
don't
so
know. I don't know if y'all seen YouTube this week, but he went on B. Taylor's episode and cut up a damn fool, and then I went right
oh
on after
Jay,
him.
what are you doing? I gotta go
Yo,
watch
and
it.
I went right up on there
I
and said,
love Jay Prince.
you see why y'all keep telling us we cannot change Pookie. He is firm and steadfast in his beliefs. I form my own tribe of people who don't believe what he believes.
But
I'm
why do
not
you
trying to
think that
change
is
him.
okay? But why? But my question is, I accept that. But why do you think you can change Bukisha? People are just gonna do what they think it. So you're trying to save hoes, basically.
No,
You
no.
understand?
So
Make a
this
hoe
is
a housewife so you can have
no.
more
So
choices, and you
so
don't even understand that she's just the female
here's the
version
difference between
of
Pookie and
Bookie.
Pookiesha. Here's the difference between Pookie and Pookiesha. Pookiesha is a survivalist because she's a woman. Keisha always is going to look for advancement in life. And once she realized that protector, provider is not actually Pookie, it's Trigger Mike, then she comes knocking at my door trying to be my second wife. You got to
But
see it to
she
believe
still listen. If she's one,
But you won't take
which,
her.
which one?
Because she been ran
it.
So,
If
through.
her ass had enough, I
listen,
might.
So
exactly. What people don't understand is, and you don't get me wrong, this is not for everyone. You get yourself in a situation, just like women when they date Pookie and they're not, they have a different value. When men date women who do not have the same values or don't have that same foundation, they find themselves butting heads and thinking she does not value the same thing that you value when it comes to raising your children, how you move. She's more willing to leave because that's just not something she's seen growing up, which leads to higher divorce rates. You can't say either one unless they both are being going to therapy or there's something that's being done to change that mindset, professionally done to change that mindset. That's just my opinion. That's an opinion, but
just I just want